Hello everyone, I'm Afula Yanel Megan here to present to you more about my project, the housing prices system. And first and foremost, I'll start with the problem that I'll be investigating. In this project, as we had stated earlier on, I'll be investigating the real estate sector and how artificial intelligence can be applied in this sector to determine the quality, location, and prices of these properties that are being sold or rented out to people. On the background, the basis of this project is that we know that most people spend a lot of money with brokers when they are searching for properties to rent out and buy, and these brokers sometimes they fail to deliver to the expectations of the clients, which leaves dissatisfied clients. And the system we are creating will try to help and reduce on the dissatisfaction. The significance of this project is that the system will help people to search for real estate properties that suit their needs, and also possibly the, it will provide them with solutions that they can afford, because they'll have to specify the prices that the price ranges they expect, and then it will also suggest alternatives to the choices they make, so that they can be able to lower the costs they incur, as these brokers or middlemen provide them with what solutions that don't sometimes fit their specifications. So the scope of my project, the project was developed in 5 phases. The first, it involved the brainstorming and identifying the way AI could be applied to solve this challenge. And the second, which is the dataset selection, I searched over the internet, and I found the California housing prices dataset from Cargo that I used for the project. Well, the third step, which involved data cleaning, here we check all the features that are recorded in the dataset, and we try to identify the features that would best that would best that will be best to specify the needs of the client. And for the AI model training, we split the data into two: the training set and the validation sets, which will help to train the for the data for the training set. It will be used to train the algorithm, so that it can be able to identify the necessary features that, that are required. And then also the validation will be used to test the system for whether it's efficient enough to solve the problem at hand. And then for prototyping, we shall try to make a web application using the Flask API to make some user interfaces that people or clients can interact with when interacting with the system. And for the problem statement, our statement was search and acquisition of real estate properties for rent and sale while minimizing on the costs incurred from middlemen and brokers. Yes, so that's our statement for this research and the problem domain. Here we can see there are some of the questions that directed the research that I carried out. The first is, how can AI be used to improve on the state of the real estate sector? Can AI bridge the gap between real estate proprietors and prospective customers with minimal middleman interventions? And the third is, how does the proximity of real estate properties to geographical features affect property prices and settlements? Those are the research questions that we've followed, all that spearheaded the research. And for the project hypothesis was proximity of real estate properties close to natural geographical features and total capacity in terms of number of rooms has no influence on their price rating and occupancy. Yeah, that's it. And for the research objectives, the objective of this project was to help people find affordable real estate properties that suit them best, and to discover the relationship between real estate pricing and real estate locations. And we all know it that the location of a property greatly affects its pricing. And also, for data set description, the cargo housing, the cargo dataset I obtained, which is the California Housing Prices dataset, was adapted from the median house prices of the California districts, derived from the 1990 census. It's actually composed of comma separated values, and some of the key features: the longitude, the latitude, housing median age, total rooms, total bedrooms, population, households, median income, median house value, and ocean proximity. Those are the key features that are highlighted in the data set. For the AI methodology and explainable AI model used, first we collect was data collection, and the data used in this project, which is in the format of comma separated values, it was obtained from the California census of 1990. Then data processing, where we derived some of values to give the collected data more meaning, as some fields cannot be used individually. Like, for example, if we look at the the total number of rooms, maybe if we obtain the total number of rooms per household, that will be a better value. So in this process of in the data processing step, thus we try to make or augment some new columns from the existing ones to give them more meaning and value. And then the model training, the system was trained on linear regression, decision tree regressor, and random forest regressor models. These are the main three AI models that I was using for the project. And also on model testing, I carried it out on the three models, and the results yielded values that were approximately okay. They did not necessarily resemble. I don't know how I can say. They were not similar to each other, but at least they were close to each other. Meaning there was an extent, there was an error margin in the values or in the results of these three models when they were used. Then for the model evaluation, the evaluation was performed on the test set. I did the results as those obtained from the training set. For the I like to also appreciate the book by Aurelian Geron, which is a hands-on machine learning with scikit-learn and TensorFlow. Well, this was the whole guide for my project, because he well elaborated the concepts, and also the implementation of some of the methods in the scikit-learn library. Also appreciate my lecturers who have spearheaded and also have given some enlightening information on AI. Yeah. Thank you.